what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. So with George on the bench, this is who Steve Clifford has out there. Isaac out there with Clint Capella, and it's Hayward. Then there's Devin Vassell, and it's Whitehead in at the 2.
Terrific activity from Isaac. Excellent at using his length to get those steals.
For Charlotte, they might be the most electric team, Clark, in the NBA. Young and very exciting.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I mean, they're extremely potent, and they are exciting to watch. LaMelo Ball, man, he can do just about everything. Hornets, a lot of fun to watch for sure.
Portland with the ball, following the bucket by the Hornets. Here's the Beast. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. The Beast's got 6.
I tell you what, the peripheral vision, the court awareness of Johnson, this guy always knows when one of his teammates is open.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. Isaac misses. Trailblazers trail by 5. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Giddey. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Vassell. And here's Hayward. Lock at 6. He dishes it to Capella. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content.
Clint Capella is a guy who's a defensive anchor and takes quality shots, and because of that, he plays his role to perfection.
And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done, he plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
George is checked in for Charlotte. Durant's checked in for the Trailblazers. Sharp comes in for Josh Giddey. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Hayward outside. Over Durant. Here's Capella. Bucket is good. Capella's got 5.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers. Since halftime, they've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
KD can't get it to go. And so George will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Hornets leading by 4. Tipped away and taken away by Johnson. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. And Hayward with the block.
Boy, that's excellent defense from Hayward. He did a nice job challenging and got a hand on that shot as a result.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Now, here is George. He's got 5. Some solid defense there from KD. Johnson outside for the tie. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
Johnson with incredible athleticism and uses it to bully the defense there.
At the line for the
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And that one misses. And we see stars, Clark, that dominate with skill. Others do it more with athleticism. Which would you prefer to build around if you were coaching?
If I had to only pick one, Kevin, I'd like to have both skill and athleticism. But skill is so critically important in any sport, particularly basketball. Guys that can shoot, handle the ball, pass it, and do the fundamental things well. And I think that trumps athleticism over the long haul.
Here's the beast after Gordon Hayward's bucket. For three, Durant. The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
So it's the Hornets now, after the made shot from Evan Mobley. Capella, the pass to Walker. 5 to shoot. Shoots the three. Charlotte gets it back. Capella with the bucket.
Well, I tell you what, Clint Capella does a really good job of playing with such energy and effort, particularly on the glass, and because of that, he can hurt you on the boards.
Now, here's Johnson. 11 points in the game. Fast break, here they come. George with no one around. Buries it from three-point range. Now it's a 6-point Hornets lead.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. The Trailblazers making a switch here.